Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Brooke from Brookespice. If you're not familiar with my channel, I have accumulated quite a few followers across several different social media platforms, but I've always really produced content more in the short form. You might have seen some of my content on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, or Instagram. I love telling stories through short form content, but I wanted an opportunity to talk more with you guys, connect more with my community. So I have started to make longer format YouTube videos to just kind of really show you what's going on behind the scenes. Today, I thought it would be super fun to kind of show you what is going on in my kitchen. I get to typically try out a lot of new kitchen gadgets and I have some fun things going on today. So I just kind of wanted to show you what has been up in my kitchen over the last several weeks. So I'm going to show you guys my new favorite easy breakfast idea. It's basically like an apple crumble, sort of like apple oatmeal. So we're gonna make that, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make like my morning shake. I have been loving this. It's like a portable blender. It has like, you don't plug it in, you can take it with you on the go. But I just like it for convenience because it stores really easy and it's a lot easier to clean than the big blender. And I'm only making like a small shake anyway. So I'm like, why do I need the huge blender out? So I've just been really loving this, guys. So I'm gonna show you how it works and everything that I am putting into my morning shake. It took me less than 5 minutes to put this together. It is so incredibly easy. And the best part is I can actually drink right from this. So I don't have an extra mess of a cup and the blender. So I just love this. I also think this is a really good gift idea for those, people who love juicing, blending, and their morning shakes and such, because this is so cool because you can just take it on the go. So if if everything settles to the bottom before you've drank some of it, you can always just hit the start button again. And it'll just like blend it right back up for you so that you can get everything off the bottom. Also, it auto stops. So once it feels like everything's blended, it sort of auto stops. So just some like really fun features with this little guy. And it's like a Ninja. So of course it's going to be amazing and good quality. So anything Ninja I've always loved when it comes to blending. So, all right, so I'm gonna get started drinking my morning shake. And then over here, I have my little tin that I have been making my apple breakfast in. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And I'm gonna show you this like easy, delicious breakfast idea. So good, it's so good. It just needs a little bit of ice, but I forgot to add that in for the video. Okay, now that we've mixed all of the dry ingredients, I'm gonna cut up the apple and then go into the wet ingredients, and I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it bake for maybe like 20 minutes at 350. I'm doing pretty good on my morning shake here. I'm probably only gonna have a few more sips. I cannot stand to feel full. I probably should do an entire episode on intuitive eating, but I do wanna make sure I have plenty of room for my apple oatmeal. So I'll probably just have a few more sips and then I'm just gonna be done with it. Now that my apple oatmeal is in the oven, I just wanted to show you kind of what's going on here behind me. I have the new best kitchen gadget that I am obsessed with. It is saving me like so much time in the evenings, or if I'm trying to get something ready for dinner and I have forgotten to defrost the meat. So let's check it out. So I pulled these salmon fillets out for dinner about 45 minutes ago. And as you can see, they are already completely defrosted on this defrost board. So this thing is amazing. So if you forget to take something out for dinner, you can just place any frozen meat on this defrost tray and it is going to be completely defrosted. I would say within 20 minutes to an hour, just depending on how big the meat is. So this thing is amazing. I'm gonna have this link below. This is my new obsession. Another kitchen find that I'm currently loving is this stainless steel set of pots and pans. They are so gorgeous. They are black and gold. Check out the lid for these, like so stunning. So, oh, this lid doesn't go to this pot, but I am just like obsessed with it. It is so gorgeous. I love this set so much because it comes with organizers. So it has an organizer for the lids and it also has this amazing like magnetic I don't even know what to call it. It's like magnetic storage where you can just lay each pot and pan inside this magnetic storage. So they're just available for just easy reach when you're going to pull out a pot or pan when you're ready to cook. Here is the correct lid for this pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep this out because I'm gonna be using this when I go to cook dinner. So I just have the salmon fillets marinating right now. But the other really cool thing that I did wanted to show you guys is for my lunch. So I'm like showing you my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but everything sort of has to be like, you know, prepared and ready to go because we're just such a busy family. But for my lunch, I found this amazing little gadget that will freeze individual portion size for soup. So let me show you. Okay, here it is. So basically it's just like this silicone container. It comes in a set of 2. I have the other one in the freezer, but it holds like so much. This is each basically like 1 cup of soup. You can also measure it down to a half a cup. So just kind of depending on what your typical serving size is. Normally I have one of the kids home with me. So sometimes I'll heat up 1 cup or, you know, do a couple with 1 cup and then a couple with a half. So it just sort of depends on how many people that you're feeding, but you have an option to do both with this serving set. Okay, so I've had my morning shake. I had a little bit of apple oatmeal. It was so delicious. And then I just warmed up some soup for lunch. And then I've just been kind of like working in between. So basically at this point, before I go pick the kids up from school, I like do my first round of dishes. And then when they get home, I just do like my second round of dishes, like right before dinner. So I'm going to show you the sink and just like how easy it is to clean up like the blender and such. And then I'll kind of show you like what's going on with the sink before I go pick up the kids from school. If you were wondering what these were when I was defrosting the salmon, so these are going to be salt and pepper mills. So they're bamboo. They are so beautiful. So this one is going to be the salt. They're really easy to tell apart. And then this one is the pepper. It has like the extra fluting and then it has the pea on the top here. Let me just turn, it didn't look like it got turned all the way, but this is just like such a gorgeous set. They also come in black and white. And then they have this little stand here to like catch any of the debris. So these are just gorgeous to have out to decorate, and or when company comes over, you can just easily set them on the table, and they do a beautiful job of just grinding up salt and pepper. Okay, so by my sink, I typically have like a little ring jar because I like to wear rings. So I just take these off before I do the dishes, and I just have this like set over here. And then I always wear gloves. Oh my gosh, my hands get so dry if I don't wear gloves. Like anytime I touch water, I have to wear gloves at this point. So always with the gloves. So first I'm just gonna rinse out the cute little like, you know, pumpkin Dutch oven. It's adorable, super easy to clean. It just rinses right out. So we also have this beautiful set of gold silverware, which I love, but it is really a hand rinse only. So you can't put these in the dishwasher. We've made the mistake of doing that and like totally ruined a set. So they're hand wash only, but the good thing is like they don't have any water stains. So they're just really easy to rinse and set aside. All right, I'm gonna clean out our little blender next. So it's just really easy to do. You're just going to unscrew the base from this and just like be careful because the liquid will start to leak out. This isn't something where you're able to like take just this part on the go because you see how like it's interconnected there. So you can't just like pop this off and be like, I'm taking this on the go, like everything will spill out. So all you're gonna do is just really, really easy. You're just gonna rinse from here. So the only thing with the base is you just wanna make sure that you don't submerge the base in water, but you can just give it a quick brushing, a quick rinse, like however you want to clean it, and then that's pretty much it. That's good to go. Sometimes if it still has stuff in it, then I'll just take like an additional towel and wipe it down if I see anything after. So the top also separates so you can get a really good clean. There's no type of like silicone or anything. This is just pretty much like a hard plastic, so like no mold or anything could grow in here. Same thing with the cap. There's not a lot of anything really to this, so it's just so extremely easy to clean out. So that's it for the blender, like so incredibly easy. While I rinse out a few of these other things, I'm gonna put them in the dishwasher, but I did wanna let you guys know. So after the first of the year, we're going to be redoing our living room and kitchen area. So a few years ago, basically all I did was I painted the countertops and then I put in this new stone, but the problem is the paint is chipping and it's not good. And it's another thing with my floors. My floors need to be done so desperately. So we're just like, you know what, since we're redoing the floors, we're just gonna like get everything the way we want it and, you know, move where we want it. So that's why we're just gonna go ahead and add in the kitchen again and like really do it right this time. But my husband and I are in a big argument, well, not an argument, but we're in a big discussion about which is better, having a divided sink or having one big like farmhouse sink. So we're kind of still trying to work through that. I think for me personally, like I'll show you here in a second. I realize I don't have the camera like down into the second sink, but I do really like to rinse the dishes, and then I don't have to worry about a drying mat. Typically we only bring a drying mat out if we've done a ton of dishes or like had a party or something, but most of it just goes in the second sink. So you can see like I just start stacking everything in here, and then I just like let it air dry, and then once it's dry I just, you know, put everything away. I just don't like having things out on the counter, so my husband is like insistent that we have the double, but I think if I did the double again I would not have such a small wash area here. Like I think it would definitely be like half and half, so we're kind of going back and forth about that. Okay, I just pulled out this power washing spray. I'm obsessed with this because I did the salmon on this board. I'm gonna just go ahead and really make sure like the entire thing is sprayed. I don't want to leave anything to chance, so I'm just gonna make sure everything is sprayed on there, and I'll just give it like a really good scrub down. Also, I realized I have some leftover apples, so I'm gonna go put those in the compost because we give everything to the chickens. I also like to use the power wash on all of my cutting boards just to make sure I get absolutely everything. And this acrylic one is so great because you just don't have to worry about anything absorbing into it. So I just kind of prefer to use this one when I'm cooking. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this video. That is what is going on in my kitchen. Those are some of the new fun gadgets that I've been trying out and that I am really, really loving. I am so obsessed with the soup freezer container. Like I'm gonna have my husband, he makes the best chicken noodle soup. So I'm gonna be like, please. Also just loving my new breakfast, just all kind of like those warm and cozy things for fall and winter season. I'm gonna have everything linked down below, so anything that you are interested in that you saw in this video, everything will be linked and numbered. Also, if you really like kitchen gadgets or you like to see more of what's going on in my kitchen or like what we're making, like what recipes are and stuff, go ahead and drop that in the comments, and then I will know that you wanna see more of those things. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more of my content.